Hello dear student and listeners. This is Subaidanur Khan, Assistant Professor in English, Kumilla Victoria Government College. How are you dear student? I, I know that you are not passing a good time. Because of the pandemic crisis, the normalcy of our life has been obstructed. We are not actually passing a normal life. We are not just used to such type of our living. But though as the pandemic is having its bad influence all over the world, we must have to adjust with this bad situation. Dear student, uh, before starting my session, I would like to congratulate all of you because you are those select those lucky students, those fortunate students who got chance or who got yourself admitted in such a reputed institution, that is Kumilla Victoria Government College. It is such an institution which fame is spread all over Bangladesh. Everybody knows by the name of Kumilla Victoria Government College, and I am also very proud because I was the student of this college. I am an old Victorian. I passed my HSC from this college in 1993. Now I have become a teacher and I am here to deliver my lecture in front of you. Dear student, because of this pandemic, everything has been changed. Uh, as usually, our regular session after your SSC, the publication of your SSC result, the class usually starts from the month of July. But for this pandemic, we have become late, and from October 1, our class has been started. If the normal situation were in us, what would happen? You would have been in the regular in college campus. You would have been in the classroom. I would have been in the class. We would have face-to-face interaction with each other. You could have asked me question, and there would be a very live atmosphere, live class. But as on the health ground, as we are to confine ourselves in at home, we have to just think in alternative way. Life cannot be stopped. Life will have to carry on. Okay, and again we will have to remember that time sometimes acts different way, and at that time we must have to think in different way. We must have to act in different way. So being a student, you cannot just keep yourself away from your studying, and we also, it is our moral obligation to have a guide, to provide guide with you, to provide lecture with you, as we cannot go to our classroom like the normal period of time. So we will have to think alternative way, and the alternative way is now just online platform conducting session, that is virtual sessions. Dear student, I would like to say that, dear student, today, as I just consider my session as introductory session, so that's why I won't prefer to go deep in the lectures. I would just give you idea of your HSC question paper, especially first paper, and I will show you what are the items included in your first year first term exam. Okay, and in the next session I shall just directly go to my regular session, that is dealing with the text, dealing with the questions items. Okay, dear student, my lovely student, for HSC we have in English subject we have two papers. One is first paper and its subject code is 107. Total marks is 100. For second paper, the subject code is 108. Marks is 100. So my loving student, now tell me what is the subject code of first paper? Subject code is 107. What is the subject code of second paper? Think? Yeah, I know that you will be able to answer. The subject code is 108. Today, I will show you the question pattern of English first paper. For HSC exam, what type of question you will face, you will have a clear idea today in my discussion. Dear student, before going to just giving you or showing you the question pattern of first paper, I would just instruct you to collect the textbook designed for HSC students. You can get this book in any bookstall. Okay, if you go over there and if you ask English for today for 11-12, you will easily get it. Okay, so English first paper, this book you will have to read very carefully. Up to your SSC level, the I know that you were not very serious about the textbook, because the question doesn't come from the textbook, but in your HSC level or in your first paper, the questions are set from the textbook. So there is no way but to have a very clear idea about the textbook. Hope you have understood the importance of having the textbook and the importance of reading the textbook. So my loving student, HSC exam usually exam in the last few years, you have noticed that it starts from April 1. Okay, so we have not much time ahead for our HSC exam. Already we have just failed to utilize from July to October. July, August, September, October, 4 months already have just gone from our life. So we cannot but be very serious about utilizing our time, which is waiting for us from this October to 2020's April 1. You will have to be very serious. Okay, for first paper, question paper, you will find there are two parts, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is reading, marks is 60. Part 2 is writing, marks is 40. Okay, so how many parts are there, dear student? There are two parts. Part 1 is reading, and the reading part usually comes from the textbook, and part 2 is writing. It is to judge your writing skill, to evaluate your writing skill. So dear student, for part 1, I will show you what are the things, what are the items you will have to prepare for part 1. First one is MCQ. For this MCQ, first of all, you will be provided with a passage or lesson from the textbook. You will have to first of all read that passage, then you will have to just answer multiple choice, and the marks is 5. Then there, from the same passage, from the same text, you will have to write down answer from question. 5 questions will be given, and each of the question carrying 2 marks. You will have to answer questions, so the marks is 10. Then another passage will be given from the textbook. You will have to read the passage, then you will have to write down information transfer or flowchart. Any from between the two, the setter will choose which thing he or she will select for your question for HSC. Okay, but you will have to have preparation for answering both the two topics, and the flowchart or information transfers marks is 10. Then again there will be another passage. it will be given. You will have to read and then you will have to summarize the passage. The marks is 10. Then next you will have to you will get one passage with 10 blanks. 10 blanks. This passage you will have to make complete with the using of words. How you will use the words? The words will be given as clue for you, and from those words you will pick the appropriate words and put it in the blank and then make the passage complete, and the marks is 5. So obviously you can just understand that for 10 gaps you are getting 5 marks, so each of the gap is carrying half marks. Then dear student, same way again you will find another passage with 10 blanks and you will have to fill the blanks with words. It is actually your vocabulary testing. There will be no clue. You will have to think, you will have to find out your vocabulary storage, and then you will fill the blanks with the appropriate words, and you the total marks for this item is 10. So 10 gaps will carry 10 marks. Then rearranging, you are you know about this item very well, because from class 4 up to class SSC, every year you are doing the same thing. Again in HSC level also you will have to just do one rearranging. The marks is 10 for this item. So dear students, so how many things you will have to answer for reading part 1? There are 6 items. Okay dear student, so I hope you have understood what are the things you gonna just prepare for your HSC exam. Okay, all right. Can I go to my next part, dear student? Okay, now my next part is part 2. It is writing, and its total marks is 40. Okay, it is on writing skill. For writing skill, first of all, you will have to write one paragraph. You will be provided with some questions, and you will think deeply of that questions, and you will have to write down the answer of those questions in a paragraph format. Marks is 10. Then one story you will have to write. They will give you 4 or 5 lines as clue, and you will have to complete the story using your own idea. The marks for completing story is 7. Next item is writing informal letters. It may come or come emails. The marks is 5 for this item. Next item is maybe one map or paragraph or chart may come, and you will have to analyze these things, and for analyzing you are getting 10 marks. Okay dear student. And finally there is appreciating short stories. One story may be given to you, you will have to appreciate, or one poem may be given, you will have to just write down the theme of the poem, and the marks for this item is 8 marks. So dear students, so how many items for the writing part? There are 5 items. First one is paragraph, second one is story writing, third one is informal letter or email writing, then analyzing maps, graphs or charts, and then finally appreciating short story or poems. So my loving student, I hope you have got a very clear idea about your first paper question pattern. When you know the question pattern, you are actually in the right path. You will follow what are the things you will have to do for the preparation of the exam, and hope this idea will help you to have a good preparation in the future. My lovely student, then I would like to go to my next thing, that is, dear student, in your HSC, that is before appearing the HSC exam in your college, you will have to just finish 2 years, first year and second year. For first year there are 3 exams assigned for you: first term exam, second term exam, final exam. If you are qualified, if you can pass the final exam, then you will be promoted to second year. In second year, first of all, you will have to sit for pre-test exam, then test exam. If you are qualified in test exam, then you will be able to sit for the HSC exam. My lovely student, we have academic calendar. I don't know whether you have collected it or not. Hope you have already collected. If you have collected, if you go through the academic calendar book, you will find that all the exams schedules have been given there. Besides, what are the items you will have to finish for first term exam, for second term exam, for third final exam, for pre-test exam, test exam. All things are very clearly written over there. Okay, but today, as an introductory session, I would like to again show you what are the things you will have to finish for your first term exam. Dear student, you have noticed that in your HSC exam there are two individual papers, first paper, second paper. But for your college exam, first term exam, at the same time you will have to study, you will have to just have preparation on first paper and second paper. For first paper, I have already told you to collect the English first paper book, and the questions will be set from the book. The book's name is English for Today. And for our first term exam, from unit 1 to 4 is just included for first term exam. The book has 15 units. For first term exam, up to 4 units you will have to finish. So for first paper, you will have to just have preparation. You will have to have preparation on MCQ, then comprehension questioning. Already I have given you the idea about these things. Then information transfer or flowchart, then summarizing, then closed test with clues, closed test without clues, and paragraphs. These are the 7 items which are included for our first term exam. Not the story writing, email writing, informal writing, appreciating, theme writing of the poem. These are not included. These will be included in second term exam or final exam. So dear student, I hope you have got the idea about the first term exams, first papers topics. Okay dear student, so again I am reminding you to collect the main book. For second paper, what you will have to finish? First one is article. It is already been done by you from class 2 up to SSC level. You have finished article. Then preposition. It is also a known item for you. Phrases and words. This is also known to you. Completing sentence. Right form of verbs. All of these 5 items you will find there will be 10 blanks for you, each of the blanks carrying half marks. Okay, then there will be a narration for you. You will have to write narration, then transformation and modifier. Modifier is a new item for you, but inshallah we the teachers will help you, and you will not face any problem understanding or answering modifiers. So dear students, and so I hope you have got a very clear idea about your syllabus which is included in your first term exam. So my lovely student, in this context I would like to request you one thing, that is you are in such a stage in your stage of your life which is very important for your life, which is very crucial, very significant, very vital, because up to here your syllabus is quite vast, but time is limited, and already we have we could not utilize a few months, okay, because of the ongoing pandemic. But from now, if you are serious about your studying, if you are serious about maintaining routine, if you are serious about attending the class lectures provided by the teachers on different subjects, on different topics. Inshallah, I am pretty sure that you will be able to make a very good performance in your HSC exam. And after HSC exam, you will then enter into entire new stage of life. Okay, you will pursue for higher education, and for pursuing higher education, your HSC's result and HSC's knowledge is very important. So dear student, don't waste your time, and inshallah in the next session I will come with my my book, and I will start my English for today, our textbook. Okay, dear student, as an introductory class, I don't think that it would be better to go directly to the main book. I prefer to give you the idea of your first term exams syllabus, and besides, I gave you the idea of the first paper question pattern, which you will find in your HSC level, HSC exam. So, dear student, thank you so much for your close attention. I hope all of you have paid a um, very keen attention to my session. And please, dear student, be connected with your study, and also be very very should I say serious about the health rules. Please maintain social distancing while you are outside of the house. Don't forget to have mask when you are coming back at your home. Don't forget to wash your hands frequently with soap, and be always connected with your studying, and take care of your health, and pray to the Almighty, so that the Almighty will be merciful to us, and these COVID-19 will not exist among us, and again we will be able to go back to our campus, go back to our classroom. Okay, dear student, thank you so much. I pray to the Almighty for your better health, your betterment, and also please pray to Almighty for your teachers, your parents as well. Thank you so much.